This is Woodley here. Herman was sick of Woodley. That was a daughter of Jacobs. Jacobs owned, if you know where. Anyhow, Jacob's daughter was given that land back. This is on Wright Road. You can see where it is at the corner of Wright and Hemlock, right next to anyhow, I figure it was built by 1922, according to an awful lot of this kind of information. I wasn't around, but Carol, my wife, used to take care of my Auntie Ellen Wrighton's hair. Took her up into when she was in her 90s, and while she was doing that, I was trying to take notes and write it down, write down some of this stuff. See how I remember it. So it didn't come in handy until later on. Well, like the fact I go back and I learn a lot myself. Oh yeah, okay. Anyhow, today David Ellis is in there. He has his grandfather in there, and according to David's thing, the Ellises came in in 1930. Okay, this is the Rowlands. Old man Rowland and Liz had a son, Bert. Bert Rowland was a carpenter. He built his own houses on 4 or 5 acres. This old lady in this house was where Mrs. Venables lives today, or Lieber built the house where she lives. It's on the southeast corner of Chicago and Wrighton. Anyhow, they born a Pettibone. She came to the Oregon Trail in 1850 to 1855, and then in 1915 or so they moved up on Scenic Hill. Anyhow, they're coming across the Indians. The Indians kidnapped her 3-month-old sister, and they had to give up their possessions to get the baby back.
Oh my gosh!
And anyhow, she married my aunt always said never did know his name was just Old Man Rowland. but Bert was the young guy, and Bert was the one that built the Wrighton woodshed there that is still sitting there today. Well, he built that. This is a replacement woodshed. They built in 31. They had one for long before they got it.
So the house that they were in was turned out like a modern house?
Yeah. The one that's in there now is that flat roof.
Right.
Okay. When we were kids, Liebers lived in the other flat house, just about 2 doors up from that. You know, there's that flat roof house is kind of down the hole.
Yeah.
Strummers behind them. Okay. Right. Okay. That was their first one. So he was a logger. My brother Buck used to go up to Campbell River with when they were kids with him just for the trip. He used to be a big logger up there, but then he went to work for his dad, who was insurance. They owned a big insurance company. Yeah, you know that was their second house they built, was that one on that corner. So anyhow, no Grandma Rowland mansion. Now this is Gene Jackman. Gene Jackman. He was also a carpenter. This was located on an acre of Sandstrom's land. This is kitty corner from that last one. Mm-hmm. Right.
And that house is still there?
No, but it didn't look too much different because it did in the rye bush. It sat back, but it was all.
Fence around it.
Yeah, that's right. But it looks similar, but you can tell by the construction that it wasn't the same house. But so anyhow, Gene built the Reitan's chicken coops and the barn. So everybody, there was no welfare system. When somebody needed work, you know, and somebody could do it, your neighbors did it, you put them to work. My Auntie Ellen talked about when she delivered milk and eggs to them and to the hats and the daughters and all of that. And one thing that they if somebody was unemployed, no charge. You know, if they didn't have anything to pay, that's fine. That's the way it was. My aunt always talked to, and this is kind of an old story, but after on her little milk route, they had a milk bucket, looked like something like a lunch bucket. They delivered milk in. She always wanted to go to, couldn't wait to get to Roberts on the last call because Roberts always had a big what do you call it, seminar. So that was her last stop. Okay, let's see. That's Gene Bridge. Gene on that last one. Jackman built. He built. Also built okay, he lives here. He also built this house. That's number 4. This is Kentner's. This is Cohen's old one. That's Hanson's. This is the one. This is Hanson, the blacksmith. It's number 6, and that house is gone. Other than that, 4 of those 5 houses that are around there are still there today.
Is 4 where the Andersons live with the big pork shovel there in the White House?
If that's what Cohen's was, I
Yeah,
don't
it
know.
was called.
Okay, yeah. I like Anderson's.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful big one.
And they used to have an Olympic swimming pool in the back.
That was Cohen's.
And Anderson filled it in without telling the kids. They were not happy.
Okay, this is Sandstrom. Sandstrom's had 40 acres. Now, they went all the way from, they went all the way from Chicago Street clear down here, and they had all that 40 acres, and they had sold to Jackman. They sold that corner off, and to Nancy and Sally's folks. They sold in later on in the 30s. They sold from Giverson Street down to Dean and here Dean Street, and there's what's the name of that street? Alexander back here. They sold this part. I don't know how many acres it'd be, probably 3 or 4 or something, to Carl Francis, her dad. Their dad.
Now that house isn't yours.
No, we got a picture of it. Ray was able to get it off the internet later on. But this picture is looking. This is Louis here. He's the one that cut our fields. He had the hay rakes and all of the stuff that it took. He used to do the cemetery and all our little lots and whatnot. Let's see here.
So when Jack Francis bought the block, there was one little house on there
Yeah.
that I owned there.
Oh, that you? Oh, good.
And, thank you, Eric. So did the Sandstorms put that on there then?
Yeah, I think so.
Because it looks like it sits on the property sideways. I got 2 side
Well,
doors.
excuse me, like I say, the old Reitan house is there 100 and some years up there. It's crooked too.
Okay.
But
He'll move.
when I was a kid, Red Magnus lived in your house.
I bought it from her.
Oh, did you? Oh, okay. He's a super guy.
Character.
Yeah, he was. Everybody, he ran the bus depot. Anybody knew if you knew?
Yeah, it was a character.
You wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you come in, all the business people would go in to the bus depot and ran the
Counter.
yeah, the counter there, and he goes under and he comes out and you shake for double or nothing. All the business comes in. Oh, yeah. And they came in at 10 in the morning, and I don't care what was going on at 2, my dad had to get down there for the 2 o'clock round too. Is that right, Mooch? Yeah. Hey, life was wonderful. It was. We had the whole hill to play with, and like somebody said, our mother packed us a lunch, and we'll see you later. We told them we're going to go catch you down the canyon. We'll catch you dinner. Don't worry about it. She always had something ready anyhow.